And good morning and welcome to the VSA Capital 5 Minute Morning Miner. It's Monday, Thursday, the 6th of April. It's beautiful sunny morning today down in Cornwall. So I'm going to go on another course, I think.
And it's a grey and cloudy morning in London, I'm afraid.
Well, I think you got what we had yesterday. Although actually it was quite dry in the end. But yeah, beautiful day today. Anyway, beautiful day today. Markets are okay. News in the mining space is somewhat limited, I would suggest. But Paul, how would you like to kick off?
Oh, let's start out with the better than expected or better than hoped for, I guess, numbers from Fair Expo on their quarterly production statement released today. They doubled their high-grade iron ore pellet output on the prior quarter to in excess of 0.9 million tons of plus 65% grade pellets from their Ukraine operations. That's because they have been able to restart a second pelletizing line as they have a more stable power provision versus last quarter. They've given guidance that they hope that they can maintain at least one or two pellet lines running for all of this coming year, as they do have the logistics in place to move all of the pellet production that they can produce depending on their power availability. So it's definitely a good statement out from Fair Expo at this point in time, and we'll just see how the war goes to allow or not allow them to produce just as much as they can.
Yeah, they've done well considering it's Ukraine, haven't they?
Yes, they sure have. Yeah.
Still not easy, although there is a little glimmer of hope that maybe peace talks are on the card, and that's sort of black swan event that the market would probably appreciate.
Yes, that's right.
So we need to think about that when thinking about the mining space. But anyway, also probably worth maybe just talking about Rockfire Resources. They've had some news today, but that Rockfire are really quite similar to our client Tectonic, aren't they?
Yes, they are. And in this case, this is a news out that was released by their vended partner Sunshine Gold, the ASX listed explorer. This is on Rockfire's Lighthouse tenement, also in Queensland, just as Tectonic Gold's project is. This Lighthouse project has shown field recon sampling of a 300-meter long ridge at its what they call the Cardigan Dam target. It's a Gauss and breccia surface, and they have gotten some gold results as well as copper in this and some elevated cobalt in this particular set of sampling results. So this is very encouraging that they definitely have this ridge in mind for future drilling, I would say.
Yeah, and obviously we're hoping that Tectonic do a similar sort of farm out edge in truth, which they've discussed, and can have similar successful drilling because it's sort of been going nowhere recently. Yet, of course, the gold price is still up above 2,000.
Yes, that's right, and showing strength on sentiment as well.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to mention, Paul?
Yes, London quoted Hochschild, according to Skeena Resources, the TSX-listed BC gold explorer announcement. Hochschild has surrendered back its interest in Skeena's Snip gold mine project in BC. Snip also being a brownfield producing property nearby Skeena's SK Creek mine development that is currently in detailed feasibility work. The return of the full interest as well, even though Hochschild had met its funding commitments in order to earn in its negotiated bid for this. So in this case, Skeena gets 100% back, and it therefore intends to use the drilled mineralization that Hochschild had paid for as new mineralization to be a high-grade sweetener, I would say, to its mill feed in the mine life for SK Creek, as they aren't that many kilometers apart. Very good news for Skeena. It also helps them with funding commitments for both properties, I would say.
Very good. On that note, we'll call it a day. Of course, everyone will be off for a long Easter break, yourself included, Paul. So have a very good Easter, everybody, and we'll be back on Tuesday morning.
All right, we'll see you then.